Hello, this video will show you how to start your program and area review first draft. So we are on the Chabot College webpage. Just type in program review. You'll notice we are at the very top. This is what we're going to click on, but you might also see program and area review committee. That's more for shared governance. So go ahead and click on the first one. This is our home page. We have our basics, basically what program review is, training videos that hopefully you find helpful. And we are also going to have how to complete your review for fall 2022, our update year. So go ahead and click on that. You'll see some quick links here. Some important due dates are electronic PAR templates, and a step-by-step guide on how to complete your program and area review. So we're going to go over steps 1 through 5, and step 1 is downloading the template and renaming it. Step 2 is deciding how you're going to use the template with your team if you need to use like a collaborative platform. Step 3 is answering the questions in the PAR template, and also completing any forms or funding applications. There's some links here that will help you. Step 4 is checking out the data. So this is an update year. You will not be asked about any data, but this might be helpful when you assess if you're meeting your goals. And there's also step 5, turning in your first draft program and area review to your dean. And that's what we're going to be going over. That's going to be due October 7th, 2022. Step 6 through 8 is submitting the final draft, and that will be in a different video. So let's get started. Step 1, download the Fall Comprehensive PAR electronic template. You will notice that there are 2 different PAR templates, one for academic and one for essentially everyone else. If you are not sure which one to use, think about if your program area is academic. So if you don't have SLOs, FTES, PLOs, then you will use the Student Services template. If you'd like, you can click on this link right here, and it will show you every program on campus and what that program identified with in the past, which could help you decide which template to use. However, don't feel obligated to use a certain template just because your program used it in the past. Use the template that makes the most sense for your program. So this is pretty cool. I work at Learning Connection. So here's Learning Connection, that's me. And even though it is in the academic pathways and student success area under academic services, we use the Student Admin Services Office of the President template. So let's go back, and we are going to choose this one. This one is for us. I'm going to click on that. It's going to download. And then the last step is renaming the document. So this is now your draft. Save as. Save it to my desktop. I'm going to keep the fall 2002 PAR annual update template. Oh, actually just the update. And then I'm just going to type in my program and then just kind of do first draft. Okay, perfect. And if we go back, we've downloaded the template and we've renamed it, and that's it for step 1. So step 2 is going to be if we decide to upload it to OneDrive, if we decide to transfer it and put it onto Google Docs, and that's just a way for our team to use it. I am not going to do that. I'm going to use a Word doc still. So let's go over to step 3. In step 3, we're going to answer the questions in the template, and we're going to complete any forms or funding applications. These links are going to be helpful for you. So let's go ahead and take a look. So for the sake of time, I'm going to go a little bit fast because you're going to be reading this on your own. But basically, now that I can edit this template, I'm just going to read through. They're going to ask me basic background information, right? So I'm from Academic Services, put a little X there. I reside in Academic Pathways and Student Success. I am Learning Connection. And then there's going to be a whole host of people that are going to be helping me. Let's see. And we have our first question. How important do you believe it is to address the following issues to support Chabot in carrying out our mission? You're just going to answer them from most important to least important. Okay, and then so let's see, we have some more questions. If you believe there's an important issue to address or carry out the college mission that is not mentioned, please let us know. And then we have our goals. So reflection on goals established in 2021 PAR. So if you need to figure out what your goals were because you don't quite remember, you can click here on this hyperlink, but it hasn't been working for everybody. So what I like to do is just copy and paste this URL. Let's see, so I'm gonna go ahead and paste that. And perfect. The PAR team and institutional research has put it all up here for me. And again, you see all the programs. What I like to do is just hit Control F, type in my program. Let's see, people have mentioned my program, so here it is. So now I know Learning Connection, and these are the goals that we stated in the comprehensive year. Okay, perfect. And looking at those goals, we'll be able to answer these questions. We'll be able to assess our goals, talk about our challenges, and now we are at our service area outcomes, so our SAOs. There's also a training video about SAOs. If you would like something more in depth, you can check that out in the training videos. Also, we have all these wonderful links for you, who to contact if you need help. Some more questions. Which of your PAR goals, plans for improving student learning, and their plans reaching SAOs will need augmented or new resources? I'm going to go pretty fast or else this will be a long video, but we have also some optional reflection questions. Perfect. And so after working on those questions, you'll get to the resource requests. Now it's really important that you use this draft because you will be looking at this draft later when you submit it into Cognito form. Let's see, the Cognito. Yeah, let's see. So you would just fill this out. We have contracts and services requests, equipment requests. And then of course you would have your project name, what you need, a brief description, your justification. So when your dean or area manager looks at it, they'll know what you're using it for. You'll either say if it's annual or for like a specific year, and then also the estimated cost. Facilities requests, human resource requests, and this is our professional development, travel and conferences requests, supply requests, tech requests, and some of your requests might meet or might be able to get funded from like SASE or CE. So we have some applications for you here in the template that you can use. You're going to want to make sure to complete these applications and send this template and the applications to your dean. Okay, perfect. And then you're done. So once you have all of that filled out, let's see, what is our next step? Our next step kind of would help you in the third step as well as checking out the data. So reflecting on the goals and seeing how this is an update year. You won't be asked about data as you saw in the template, but reviewing the data might be helpful for you when you do your applications and your justification. Okay, and then step 5, you're done. You turn it in. Your completed PAR template first draft to your manager or dean by October 7th, and you're going to include your resource requests, include any associated forms, such as like your classified prioritization request, and you're going to discuss with your manager whether you should be filling out CE or SASE funding apps. And that is how you do your program and area review first draft. Next steps is going to be waiting, and we'll kind of talk more about it in the next video once you get feedback from your dean. All right, thank you. And then of course, if you need more help, check out these other videos. I think we have a lot of resources for you. Thank you.